I'm philosophical. This is my channel. Let's just get right into the message. All right. P-E-T, it's pet. So it's like someone that takes orders. Okay. So I'm guessing that there's somebody or some people that are, it feels like, you know, oh, so you're a slave to this person or these people. You have to do this, that, or the other. Being treated like pets. So tell me, what is this? What is this with this pet? This is planning, plotting. Somebody could be planning on kidnapping somebody and then treating them like a pet, like chaining them up and something like that, like waiting for someone to come out. Yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, they're waiting for an earth sign or a mother to come out and walk out. This could even be a child, that somebody's plotting on someone's child as well. Huh? What is this? Yeah, consequence. So either someone is trying to construct this or consequence is here for someone that was trying to do this or some people. She's looking for an escape plan. So there's people who know that someone's going to escape, or that there could even be someone's child or children that are being treated like pets somewhere. Yep, it's those two. So if there's children that are missing, there's a couple. It could be two cops that are responsible for where your children are. Where are they at? Tell me where they're at. They're at a police officer's home. It could be their home, or someone. Tell me where these kids are at that are being treated like pets. Sean Jones. They're showing me like dog, like fucking dog bowls, like food bowls and stuff like that. Yeah, that's where they're at, and these kids are being treated like they're animals. Tell me more about this situation. I'm going to get a new message. Betrayal by sibling. So someone's sister or brother is responsible for this. This shit is ridiculous. Look, target or not. So you're targeting the wrong person is what it feels like. Someone put a marker on somebody, and it's actually your brother or your sister that's responsible for whatever this is, where these kids at. Your kids are at your brother or sister's house. It feels like a brother, unless Sean Jones is the brother, you'd put it how it fits. That's the person that you need to be focusing on. It could be that this earth sign is the one that's being targeted, and she has nothing to do with this. All right, I'm going to clear this message because I feel like there's some people that just needed to hear that because something is getting completely out of control with lies. All right, let me clear that and get another message. They got to be twins, right? I mean, it could be twins are there. Greedy ass family members. All right, let's talk about this. Tell me about this. These greedy ass family members, please. Tell me about these greedy ass family members keeping a home from somebody while someone's being attacked every time they walk out the door, or you could have there's jealous family members as well for somebody, where it's like there could have been a house left by an older male. This could be a grandfather, that there's a house left. There's going to be a tower moment for this, though. Yep. There's some family member. I feel like they want someone to believe, like, if we don't say it or we don't respond, maybe they'll believe it's not true. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like you worked on yourself and stuff, and here you are, freaking protect. You know what I mean? They should be protecting you, is what I'm being told here. Because this is like you working on yourself, right? And this is like protecting. Like, it just feels to me like you also, for what you do for work, is you protect people for your job, and you have family members that are trying to keep a home from you. You could have even protected some of these family members, and they're still trying to keep something from you. Yeah, you could be a tarot reader. So that's what you could do. So let me pause this. There's a possibility that I feel like this is for multiple tarot readers, okay? You could be exposing stuff and they think every time that you talk about family members that you're talking about them. It's like, it feels like family members are taking things way too personal. So like they're keeping a home, or it could be home and a money, or whatever this is for you guys. And it's like, get over yourselves. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like real, like, I'll never change, I'm set in my ways, and that's that. Yeah, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Why is everybody attacking this earth sign or this mother type energy here? Like what is going on here with this? What is this? Yeah, look, this is your family, huh? There could be 7 different family members for somebody that's trying to keep this or take this, or just, you know what I mean? I feel like, so this is also spiritual gifts and stuff. But this is like trying to create an illusion. Like, no, we didn't. What are you talking about? We didn't take it. Somebody's going to wind up losing their life over this shit. Is it worth it for these family members to wind up losing their life over trying to keep something from somebody? What is this? Spell broken. So you could have possibly had a mother, a sister, or an aunt that was doing black magic, maybe to keep your family members from not seeing things clearly. And now the spell is broken. So if the spell is broken, whatever they were doing, if they wanted you homeless, they're going to wind up losing homes. If they did death spells, they're going to wind up dying or getting sick. Do you even know where your woman is? Should that have come out? So that there could be someone's husband. I don't know if this could be like a sister's husband or something. Or your woman, or this could even be your sister is cheating or something. Tell me where she's at. Do you know where your woman is? Where is she? At Michael's? Michael Williams? Omar or Monica? Let me get one of these. I don't need any sugar. Be careful of the sugar, or somebody putting something in sugar. You could totally hibernate if you wanted to. So what is it? You want somebody to stay in or be stuck or stay inside and never come out, or this, that, or the other? It feels like there's a lot of judgment and a lot of finger pointing from family members, but you need to be pointing the fingers probably at yourselves. It feels like you guys need to look in the mirror and start judging yourselves. You're like a good coffee. Sometimes I forget about you, but I love finding you in my kitchen. So what did they think that they were? So somebody wanted your family members to just forget about you, or you could feel like your family members just forgot about you. You know, like, do you even care? I'm being attacked and shit like that. Or I feel like it has a lot to do with something on social media, that they're taking things personally. It feels like a lot of pride and ego with family members for somebody. Like, what? So you think every time I'm saying something, it has something to do with you? You know what I mean? Like, you think it just feels like entitled and ego, and we're looking for a reason to keep this from you. You know what I mean? I mean, they could have lied and said that you were getting high, or that you're prostituting or something like that. It just feels like was it worth all the work that you put into trying to keep this from somebody? Like your health is deteriorating, your looks are deteriorating. You know, you're embarrassing yourselves. That's what it feels like. Charades. Yeah, game playing. We don't play games over here. She has a cat and a dog. So, I mean, somebody that's connected to this could have a cat, a dog, both. Cat lady, I just heard. Look, regifted. So that's what it was. So I feel like the home is supposed to be regifted, right? So there could have been a situation where the home went to somebody else, but it was really left to somebody, and somebody's lying. Bullshit. Look at this. So whatever somebody could have just said or something like that, they say it's bullshit. Whatever somebody said, or whatever somebody's saying, it's bullshit. They're believing a bullshitter over somebody that tells the truth, is what I'm being told. Somebody's going to wind up going to jail for this, because there's forgery, theft, and just because it's family members doesn't mean that they're exempt from this shit. What is this? When you are wrong, admit it. When you are right, be quiet. You're wrong. You're wrong. If somebody said they didn't leave them that and did it, you're wrong. What you mean? What you mean? Let me get 3 letter cards. I want to see something here. Like a favorite pickle. So there could be somebody where there was an aunt, a sister, or a mom that was like the favorite, or they want to be the favorite or something like that, or it just feels real unnecessary to me. And T not the one. I already know what that is. NTO. Somebody's like, not the one. You know what I mean? Don't come for this one. This one's not the one. Or that's not the one that did something or some shit like that. Look, is often a victim for the type of not. A word that is often a victim. So somebody's always playing victim in this situation, you know what I mean? And somebody's been getting away with doing this with the family for a long time. Playing the victim. Everything's happening to me, but this happened to me, and and it's like, wow. Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm hearing. Shut the fuck up. Bullshit. You're lying. Every time you open your mouth, you lie. You've been manipulating us for years. You're a fucking game player. Everything is happening to you, right? Nothing happens to everybody else. That's what I feel like. It's like maybe the family's getting tired of this shit. Like now we realize like that this person's been doing black magic or spells constantly to get us to like feel bad for them and feel sorry for them and to leave this other person out in the cold. So it may not even be the family member's fault. It's whoever this person is that's creating this illusion with the family. Tell me about this, not the one. I feel anger from family members. I feel embarrassment, like how did we not see this and stuff like that. Tell me about this this victim thing. Who is this? Pisces possibly. But this is like someone being left stuck. You know what I mean? Like this isn't the one you want to keep stuck. This one's not supposed to be stuck. This one's like, I feel like this is also like, do. I feel like you're very patient because you know that this is going to work in your favor. Look how he's just sitting there like, with his hands in his pocket. Like, I can sit the fuck upside down for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, here I go. I do this all the time. I'm used to this shit. I'm used to being stuck. I'm used to people leaving me out in the cold and abandoning me. So I don't feel like it was anything new for you, pussycat. You know? But it just feels real like, how bad does it have to get? Now somebody else is stuck and left hanging. Yeah, truth. Now somebody else is left stuck and hanging by one foot. It's like an altered state of consciousness as well. Like, because when you're stuck upside down, the blood runs to your head and it's like your head. I feel pressure in my head. You know, like the head games. You know that song, Head Games? That's what I feel like. Somebody plays a lot of fucking head games. They play it in their relationships. They play it with their relationships with their family members, with their friends. Very good manipulator and gaslighter somebody is. They fooled us. Yeah, look, and now it's like over. It's over. I feel like you defeated this, or you rest easy because you're like, do. Like, I know that the truth is always going to come out. There could be a Capricorn, a Taurus involved that are getting exposed for something, or a Capricorn is getting exposed. Yeah. Look, now it's like what? They could have said you were crazy about something. There could have been some truth that you were talking about, where they could have thought that you were the one that was imbalanced. But it's like, hasn't this person proven that they're nothing but imbalanced? Her heart on her fupa. I mean, somebody could have a fupa. It just feels like someone's real jealous of someone, real jealous, like dangerous jealousy. Look, and now, like, I feel like you help bring balance into this world, and it's like, what are you doing over here? You know what I mean? That you have this house, or you have this kind of life, and what are you doing to contribute to the world? Something's coming full circle for this person, because this person also, I feel like if this is an aunt or a sister or a mom, this person is always trying to sabotage relationships for you, friendships. This jealousy coming from this female energy is horrific. It is, and I feel like it shows on their face how jealous they are of whoever this home goes to, this whatever this is. Like, it can't hide it anymore. I don't really feel like she hit it well to begin with, you know? I think it was just pure, like, we don't want to deal with this person because we know every time we question this person, they pop off. We don't want to deal with it. The problem is when you do, there's always that one family member that's a ticking time bomb, and they're very manipulative. They do that intentionally so nobody will question them. They're very smart, but eventually that fades away. So when you're doing black magic and you're also good at being manipulative, it takes a long time for people to figure this shit out. But it's like when you turn a blind eye to that family member that needs to get their ass whooped once in a while, you create a monster now. Because now they keep getting away with shit and getting away with shit. And the more that they do this black magic, it's like another entity and another entity. And next thing you know, you're looking at a complete monster. Tell me more. Give it to me. Yeah, like don't give that person anything. I want it. Look at this, firm foundation and mental conflict. So look at this shit, So while somebody else is sitting over here with a firm foundation, somebody else was over here like, I don't know what the fuck you were going through, but it feels real unnecessary. I get a joke, but at this point, it's just unhealthy. Yeah. Spraying diarrhea left and right. I mean, I don't know, somebody could be sick from this black magic, or they could be in withdrawal from stuff. Prosperity begins. It's going to come to someone eventually. You know what I mean? There's the tree of life. There's somebody else who's like full of life, and then there's another person that's just full of death. I mean, somebody could be sick. Somebody may be literally close to dying because of this. You're brave. So there's one person that's brave and another person that's not. Look, final warning for family members. Something bad is going to wind up happening to these family members. Thinks you're lying about how you make your money. So it's like, oh, here we go. It's these judgmental family members, right? It's a judge. No, they got to be prostituting. They got to be doing this. You know why? Because somebody supernaturally changed and they couldn't do it. So instead of just accepting it or even wanting to be around somebody to see, they just called it a day. You know what I mean? It feels real like so judgmental. It's overwhelming what I feel right now with the judgment. And then this is usually the thing where you'll have family members that are addicts, one that's a criminal, right? Somebody that could be responsible for somebody else's death, okay? Yeah, that's what this is. You could have alcoholics, people with shopping addictions even. And it's like, so tell me how perfect. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hey, you're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. They're playing. You know what just did it on its own? For some reason, I don't know what happened with my phone, but it took the ridiculousness off and played the song I Want to Know What Love Is by itself. So this is like someone's a loving person and another person is just filled with hate and jealousy, man. That's what this is. It's unbelievable. And it's like, so tell me how perfect you guys are, right? Because just the judgment alone trumps all this other stuff that they thought. I don't know how they thought that somebody was making their money, but do you ask questions? Do you talk to anybody? Or was it easier just to assume that you were right about somebody, right? I feel like that's what it was. And then sometimes you'll get the situation where they're proven that you were right, and then the pride and ego, they'll avoid you instead of saying that they were wrong. And it's like, so somebody gets hit twice? You know what I mean? So because you guys don't know how to apologize or say that you were wrong, and now somebody has to go through all of this mental conflict for nothing? Supernatural willpower. I feel embarrassed. They're terrified of you. Huh? And a weapon. I feel like that's you, though. I don't feel like, I mean, for somebody it could be a weapon, but I feel like you are a weapon yourself. And they're scared. Look, soul intact, right? Where's the other one's soul? Do you have a soul, darling? Not when you're doing all this spells and shit like that. There's no way, because that shit gets taken over by entities. I feel like somebody getting gang raped by entities on a regular. Tell me about this terrified of you because you're a secret weapon. Look, Aries. But this is also like, I feel like you know it too. It's like do. You know what I mean? Honestly, I feel like somebody's got such mental conflict from this spell going back that they're ready to jump off a cliff. Look at how this dude looks like he got one foot on and one foot. Motherfucker got two different shoes on though, okay? So it's like, maybe, because that's what I'm drawn to in this, is that somebody has two different shoes on. Maybe it's like get your shit straight before you start coming for someone else or judging somebody else. Motherfucker, you can't even match your socks, G. Like, that's just what I feel like. It feels real. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, look, somebody now may be getting kicked out of a home. But I feel like this is also this. Because you have your soul, look how happy this person is skipping and shit like that. When you had nothing, broke. This Five of Pentacles is broke, destitute, nearly fucking homeless. But someone still remained happy. Can everybody do that? Yeah, you stood strong on your own as well. So this is also you showing that you're independent. So it feels like the other person is very codependent. I don't know how old they are. I guess that's irrelevant. But somebody's been very codependent on the family for a long time. And you, while you were going through this, stood strong on your own, possibly when they were talking shit on you as well. Yeah, and happy. Look at this shit. Healing, happiness, because I feel like you're waiting on something because it's for you. You know what I mean? Leo energy, Aries. But this is just like happy because I'm grateful. This is gratitude. Like, okay, I may not have this, but I have all of this. Can the other person on the other side say that shit? Or is that the kind of person? No, look, and they talk shit on you. I feel like your heart was broken, or you feel like you got stabbed in the heart. Like, how could you leave me like this, destitute? Like, do you even give a shit about me? Or I feel like whoever this dude is, this older man that left this, I feel like he's brokenhearted. Like, I can't even believe I'm watching this because I feel like somebody died or they passed on, or look, and there's the house underneath. Yeah. And maybe okay, I get it with the work. So that there could have been something in the will where, I don't know how you were living your life before, but there could have been something in the will that said, like, if they're still doing this, don't give them that because I don't want them, like, people in the home, or and you changed, and somebody was desperately, or there's multiple family members that were either doing black magic, creating false messages and shit, having people speak about you that wasn't true, and saying that possibly you were prostituting or that you're getting high or something like that, because they knew that you cleaned up your life and they didn't want you to get it because you're broken. Look, yeah. Constantly projecting their pain and suffering onto you and shit like that. So it's like, because you're brokenhearted, or you have bad relationships, or you just have mental conflict. Like, this feels like narcissistic family members that are constantly projecting their bullshit on somebody else. Look, it could be 3 of them. Now I feel like now all of a sudden there's people that want, like, people in high places that want to work together with somebody, and it's like, now there could be a lot of attention on this situation, and they don't want to look like the bad guys now. I shared that thing on my community board. It said, it's a quote, and it says, as far as everybody knows, we're the perfect family. Right? Don't let anybody know what goes on, right? There's always that one person, it feels like that's a black sheep, the scapegoat, that takes all the fucking heat from everybody. And somebody moved away and started sharpening their skills and working with themselves instead of somebody else, and they're standing strong on their own. So it's like, how many times does this have to be proven to somebody? Right? Where it says gifts, twice. Gifts. These are clairs. This is all 5 clairs. It feels like surprise, this is the golden child. Is what I said. I want the knife. Somebody could have a knife, or think that they're going to do something, or this is you that has knife or knives, or there's something about a knife here. So yeah, look at this. This is chosen. This is star seed. This is like complete wish fulfillment. This is like, it feels like, wow, like, how do we even approach this person now? I don't feel like you're the same person, so it's we can't gaslight this person anymore because they're healed. You healed from a lot of fucking betrayal, backstab, lying, kicked while you're down, rolling in the mud and getting kicked. What is this? Born into bad karma will stay in bad karma. So you were born into a karmic family, or there are people in your family that will just they won't change. So they're just going to keep getting bad karma. You were born in something different. Look, all the magic is reversing. I'm telling you. So there are some family members, it's a split. There are some family members where they didn't see this, or maybe it was just like, I don't want to deal with this, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't realize how bad something was getting. And then there's other family members that were actually working together to try to keep this from you, ruin your reputation, say that you were crazy, possibly try to have you offed or even locked up so that you wouldn't be able to speak about this, or that you wouldn't be able to prove somebody wrong. Tell me more about this. Yeah, father. What's up with the father? Tell me about this father. Your father left you stuck? Did your father leave you hanging? Yes. So your own father left you hanging as well? Give me death with the Four of Swords. Like your own father could have like not cared whether you were hurt or dead, or yeah, something coming full circle now. What is this? It's coming full circle. Or there's a father that knows the truth now? Look, justice though. It feels like, no, it feels to me like someone's father just left them hanging. Like he put their boundary, or maybe you put your boundaries up for something with him or something like that. It feels real set in my ways. Wow. But there's a Libra here as well. Something's coming full circle for a Libra too. Oh, God. Like you bring truth and clarity to the world as well. Justice. It feels like warrior. Like you can't say nothing bad about me. You know what I mean? I'll say it myself type of shit. Look, I feel like you know that secretly, like, I don't know. It feels too like somebody's father gossips, or they believe everything that they hear. That there could, it feels like somebody's father, instead of standing up and protecting their child, like just either avoided the situation, or even was like getting involved with like just talking smack on their own child and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It feels like someone had a lot of family members that were intimidated. And whether they want to admit it or not, it's starting to show. Going to a psychic, so you could be a psychic. But I hope that it wasn't the kind of thing where somebody had some family members, or they got a reading or went to a psychic or something like that, and then a family member paid the psychic to say that their child was prostituting or something like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like whoever the family members were that were in on this, that they knew the psychic. Right? And they could have like either took the father or got a reading and said something like that. And it's like, it feels so grimy, man, and slimy. This is family? I mean, but I'm not surprised, because the definition of family in the dictionary is just people of the same last name living under one roof. It says nothing about love or care or anything like that. It's kind of crazy. 27 on the timer. Tell me some more. Sometimes they will be your biggest enemies. I mean, they're the ones you spend the most time with, right? So it's hard to have an enemy, someone you barely are around, to get agitated by you, right? They're not around you enough. Had a friend vote on me. Oh, vomit. My bad. Vomit? So somebody may want to throw up because they're finding all of this out. Like, they could be finding out stuff that was happening, and now it's like, I feel like I'm going to get sick. But this is the same thing, because now I'm looking at this like too, like do, right? Like how you were. This could have been your father sitting there like do. You know what I mean? Gifted as fuck. Landlord or property manager is a witch. I feel like it's also the family members, also a witch. You're a beautiful soul and you shine wherever you go. You can't ruin someone's reputation. It speaks for itself. For somebody listening, your landlord or property manager was in on this shit too, or your family members were involved in trying to get you evicted, put on the street. This is bullshit here. What is this? Just as much as I hate jury duty, that's how much I like you. They also lied in court, right? They don't like you. these family members don't like you. And I feel like there's other family members that are realizing, like, this is past dislike. This is disdain. This is fucking hatred. This is jealousy. This is every time I look at this person, I see everything that I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if these family members were covertly trying to have you killed. And people could be, your family could be finding out about this as well. Your fake Italian accent is marvelous. All right, so that could be another thing. I mean, for some of you, your family's Italian and this is happening. For others of you, like, you just have fake people in your family that like to, they're chameleons, they're shapeshifters, right? Like, what? All right, so we're around this person, so I have to act like this because they want people to see them as something that they're not, and eventually that shit will always come out. And then there's somebody on the other side is like, what you see is what you get, and they can't stand that. Like, I feel like the person on the other side, you'll say your flaws and your faults and that I'm fuck up and this, that, or the other, but do you ever hear them say that? I feel like is the question here. Do you ever hear anybody say that they messed up or that they were wrong? Each one of your chin hairs has a unique personality. Somebody needs to shave. All right? So there's a witch that's got possibly like hair growing off their face or something like that. You know what I mean? Or braid that shit and get crafty. This is just, it's comical, but it's unnecessary. What is this? They're really mad at their daddy. So somebody had a problem with their father. Effortless, that somebody does. They're gifted. It's effortless. Policy expiring soon. What I tell you. So there's family members that are finding out that other family members had a life insurance policy on somebody. And it's like at some point, like, well, we know this person's getting attacked. So they didn't. You were the underdog, motherfucker. And you ain't no underdog here. That's what it was. They figured there's got to be a way. I mean, look at all the shit that's happening in our life. Like, somebody's going to wind up killing them. At one point, I feel like they were trying to do it, and it was too hard because of whatever this is that you exude. This is like spiritual gifts and strength and everything like that. So they just banked on the fact that whatever truth you were talking about with the world, with this here, that somebody would eventually do it. So it's like, well, we'll just sit back and wait because, I mean, that's a sure thing, right? Wrong. Huh? Wrong. Somebody is still here. So tell me more about this. Volak. Let me see what this is. Somebody could be acting like they're a family member and faking an Italian accent, and they're not even a family member. Beware of underestimating soft-spoken or mild-mannered individuals. Was that you? Did somebody underestimate somebody? Huh? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like a whole bunch of people underestimated a person. On repeat. So this happens nonstop on repeat. Loopity. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-la. That's what it feels like. Like, when does this come to an end? And it's because I'm guessing that there were family members lying to other family members because they were still waiting for somebody to off this person. And it's like, if that's not what they're destined for, motherfucker, keep it moving. You know what I mean? You'll wind up losing your life over it. That may have happened, or it's evil. She's evil. It's a female, no doubt. That's fucking evil. Go figure. Bitter scorn broads. Bitter scorn bitches. Turning men into misogynists. And then you got one on the other side that's like, man, like, did this exist? Huh? Look, tell us about you, though. I'm telling you, for these family members, what you got going on? What kind of secrets do you guys have? If we had to sit there, if everything that you did was put on blast, would you be okay with that? Because somebody else on the other side is like an open book. I feel like somebody's an open book. Like, what do you want to know? Yeah, I did this, I did that. And I think that in order for you to speak this truth about the world and people in it, you had to be like that. Like, because it's like, I know that this is how people like to attack. They like to find out your secrets. So motherfuckers, let me tell you them and shit like that. I just feel like somebody couldn't be more of an open book, and that bothered people. You get to the point where you're so evil and jealous. It don't matter what somebody does, that you could ask them to do something and they'll do it and you'll still fucking be mad because they're not the problem. You are the problem. That's it. You are your own problem. Somebody needs to look at themselves in the mirror and you need to have a conversation with yourself, or multiple people need to do this shit. Somebody did the work here. They worked on themselves while some of these family members just went downhill and downhill and downhill. Tell me more about this. Well, consequences here. Somebody could be an engineer. I mean, there could be an engineer in this situation somehow. Hold on. Which ones do I want to use? I like the white ones because they put all the secrets out there. I didn't really plan for this to go on like this, but I don't want to stop. So this could be like indicative of like they don't stop. This doesn't stop. It just keeps going on and on because I feel like I could do this reading for hours. And I don't usually feel like that. And maybe this is you going, I could do this all fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, come get it. Look, where is the Savior? So these could be people who believe in Jesus. For some of you, your family are phony Christians. YouTube channel, you could definitely have a YouTube. Methodical. You're very methodical. And I feel like it was like head to head, like these people met their match, right? I don't feel like they expected for the other person to be as methodical or even more methodical than they are. Underestimated. They should have bet on you is what I'm being told instead of against you. Tell me more. Sniper. So they tried this too. I feel like they tried. What didn't they try, right? Let's find out who the sniper is. You can snipe these nuts, partner. Well, let's find out who the sniper is. Now, this could actually also be with the sniper that they have these tranquilizer dart guns. Be careful of who's around you. Sometimes they have it pointing at you, like in a home or in a room, and you don't even realize that they have it pointing at you. Tell me about who has this sniper. L-E, it's either Leo or Ellen or Elaine or Lynn. Harrison or Harris. Leo Harris. This is a child. If this is a Leo Harris, this kid is way too young to have this thing. Who's the sniper? Who's this for? Who is it for? Because this is going to be for multiple people. A cop? Zach Freeman. Look at this. Well, this is embarrassing for somebody. So somebody has a hit on this police officer. It could be for somebody else. Like, you help me or this, that, or the other. So, you know, and I know somebody's doing something. This could be something like that. Where there's somebody that knows a situation or something and is like pissed off about the way people are treating somebody. Need more rest, your soul is tired. Well, that's a lot of us. You know? I mean, you can tell when it's your soul and it's not just you being a little tired. What, extremely codependent, these family members. That's another thing. You'll have narcissistic family members talking about how you're codependent on them, but they're codependent as well. You know, I've had family members where they wouldn't be able to survive without my grandparents or a certain aunt helping them out. They would have lost their home. I actually found out that my parents, while they were pointing fingers at me for not buying a home at a certain age, that my aunt had to buy their home because they almost lost it. It just feels like before you start pointing fingers at a motherfucker, check your shit first. Make sure that you have a clean slate because most people don't. You understand? It feels like a real tough lesson that didn't have to get this far. It's so easy. It really is. Just take accountability. I mean, it really is easy. It was on camera. Say cheese. What was on camera? Get this out of the way. I never used this many cards before. Let me get another deck. Because it's endless. That's what this is. It's like a metaphor. This reading seems endless. So it's like something is endless. If you're waiting on someone to die, if you're waiting on someone to get sacrificed, bitch, clock out. Clock out is what I feel like. Because it ain't going to happen. Tell me more. So there could be somebody named, if this is Zach Freeman, this could be a cop that thought that they were going to do something to somebody. And now somebody's like, bitch, I'm going to fucking stop you because whatever the reason is, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is a loving female. It was on camera, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is this that was on camera? Now she's holding food, so it could be on camera that somebody stuck something in somebody's food as well. Tell me what happened with this this water sign female. Hold on. Or it was on camera something that they did to you. Hold on a second. Look. Somebody, this is like cutting out though. Somebody could have got stabbed or cut Or, let me ask something here. Something was on camera. Let me ask something here. Somebody had their insides removed, and somebody videoed it to set somebody up. This chick is also blindfolded. So, I mean, this could have been like torture or somebody being held against their will. It could have even been them talking about it or something. It may not even be camera, because that's what it says on this. It could have been audio, that somebody could have been like setting someone up, and they, yeah, look, this is a fight. There could be 5 people that were on camera or on audio talking about like jumping somebody or trying to hold on to their money or something like that. Do you guys ever stop? You know, do you guys ever stop? Let me get these. You are in the hole. So somebody wants another person to be in the hole. And if this is the person on the other side, like the soul, you're never going to have somebody that's soulless. Put a motherfucker that still has their soul because they decided to do the right thing in a motherfucking hole. You'll put yourself in one. Is trying to hack your phone. What else is new, pussycat? You know what I mean? This is just like what, this is all they know how to do. Told your family you were suicidal. I knew that card was going to come out. This is one of my questions, though. Look, universe teaching them hard life lessons. It's about to get a lot harder for some people. It could be death. But this is another thing. When somebody says this person is, did your family even reach out? Did they say like, yo, are you okay? We're being told you're suicidal. You know what I mean? Let's find out. Or did they just go, well, you know, it was inevitable. You know what I mean? Let's get a policy. You know what I mean? And we'll set it up to make it look like it was something else. It feels real fucking sloppy. Tell me about like, so they told your family you were suicidal. So now what? So then what happened? Everybody, they just believed everything that they were told because it was easier. Tell me what happened now. So now it's like they're suicidal. Nothing. I feel like because no cards are coming out, right? Nothing. What is this coming out for? This is attacking. This is vengeance. So that's what it was. They told your family. This could be like you even had some bad words or bad blood with some family members. So it was like, you're suicidal. Huh. I don't feel a lot of love at all. I'm sorry. This could even be like a younger sibling, the Knight of Pentacles, or a friend. There's a jealous friend or sibling involved in this as well that was partnering up with this. But this is definitely a cop. Look at his like walkie-talkie and shit like that. There's dirty cops that were involved with this. Family members involved with this. Shitbags and jitbags involved with this. The only decent person is the fucking one on the other side, and that's the irony of this whole situation. Like, can you even stand to be in your own skin at this point? Look at this beauty. There's definitely an earth sign here. I feel like this, you know, if your family members were told you were suicidal, if you were told that somebody in your family was suicidal, and you could have had that happen, you would have been right there calling, I'm here. I don't feel like you got that in return. This is like independence, standing on my... This is beauty as well. Someone is so jealous of the way someone else looks. It's a disgrace. I don't feel like it's one person. I feel like the jealousy of this person... Look at this shit. Motherfucking birds landing on them and shit. Okay? This could be a dude or a chick, but the jealousy is like out of control. I'm not jealous. So like they're making me feel it and it's uncomfortable with me. You know, it's like rolling around in smut and mud. That's what it feels like. Like, I would rather be like this and have it show on my face and have my looks go to shit, because the way I feel about people on the inside is showing on the outside, and I look like my whole life has been a constant disappointment. Yeah, it's like trying to cut you out of this home, this will. There goes the King of Pentacles again. It's an older male. It could be an earth sign, but this is an older male that left something. Look, justice. I wanted to blame the pole. All right? So it's a blame game. Everybody wants, these people want to blame everybody else for where they're at in life. Let me make this clear for the people in the nosebleed seats. Wherever you're at right now, whoever you are, is a compilation of every decision you've ever made in your life. Everybody. You don't get to point fingers and blame them. You are responsible for your own life. Unless you are a child, okay? I don't feel children here. I feel childish energy, but I feel like children in grown adult bodies is what I feel. And there's just a lot of like, oh my God. Tell yourself how fucking amazing you are. Tell yourself how fucking amazing that you are. So you didn't need validation from these family members. This is also what I'm picking up. Before all this happened, you cared what they thought, and that kept you stuck in life. Somebody moved away, changed, and was like, you know, I'm not being rude. I'm not saying nasty things. I just want to see how I do without you guys. And somebody did better. And they took that personal. It feels like there's nothing that you could have done. So you had to stop caring about their opinion in order to get where you're at now. You had to stop. You had to not give a shit. And they took that as cold when it's like, well, what do you want from me? You know what I mean? It's like if I stay, you know, and I tell you I'm doing better, you don't believe me. Because, you know, when someone has an opinion of you, for some people that'll never change. So if you try and go out of your way to try to change an opinion of somebody that cannot change, look, what does that do to your life? You wind up living your life for that person and you become stuck. So somebody's like, I don't want this no more. You could have been guided by the universe to do this. And it's like, don't fucking get mad at me. You know what I mean? Like, I had shit happen and shit blowing up in my life that forced me to do this. What did you want me to do? Sit there and sit on a fucking ticking time bomb? You know what I mean? And it just feels like, this mountain I must climb. Somebody climbed the mountain all by themselves, and they did it when they moved away from these people, and you're proving something. And instead of them looking at it's like the perception, how was this perceived? Oh, well, they're trying to say this. You could have been, Helen Keller have been mute. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you were trying to say anything. It was just, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can take it again. So that's what it was. I don't want you pointing fingers at me. When I'm around you guys, I don't feel good about myself. All you do is judge me and talk about me. So I politely and quietly moved away, and that still wasn't fucking good enough. It just feels like I'm so agitated. It just doesn't feel like a lot of love from this family at all. Bought views and subscribers, so there could be someone else that has a YouTube channel that's competing with someone else with a YouTube channel, but you have to buy views and subscribers, and somebody else just gets it on a natural tip. What is this? How's your delivery, though? Somebody's very firm. Facts. This is how it is. I'm not here to tickle your ear. You know what I mean? That's not what I do. People aren't used to this. And I think you've been like this your whole life, and this is why you've had a lonely life. Because you're just the kind of person that tells it like it is. Not people don't realize how much they need that. They take it the wrong way. Some people will just stop talking to you, but other people will literally try to attack you because you told them the truth about themselves. You are the problem. Stop blaming someone else. CEO, CFO. I've gotten upstairs, so there could be a CEO or somebody posing as one. They're lying. Reptilian. Reptilian. Let's find out about this person and what they got going on, because usually it ain't good. Let's see. Don't leave, I heard. Don't leave. All right. Miserable old man. Wow. Karmic child. What's this? Your grandfather left you money in a will. I'm telling you, there's other people who knew about this. I feel like it's your family members, but there are people who don't even know your last name who thought that they were going to get a piece of this shit. This is this group of fucking entitled people with dirty judges and cops that think that you have the right to take homes and money that was left to somebody else by a family member. I don't even know how someone even created this. Who are you? Who decided that you get this and the person who actually is related to them gets nothing? Crime. Look, so that's the CEO, CFO. So they're involved in this too, with just taking things from people. Bury. Look, spell work. They're doing spell work from their car because you're a fucking weirdo. Bury. Somebody thought that they were going to bury you. Somebody's about to get buried. So that these people were thinking that you were going to be gone. It's not your say so, and it's not somebody's time. I'm not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. Fuck off. Philly out.